Ever wondered what really makes a leader? Ask around, and you'll get a number of different answers. Vision, trust, dedication. But one thing that definitely doesn't make you one is just that title on a business card. While some people have it naturally, for many of us, it's a skill we have to build over time. So whether you're just kicking off your journey or aiming to up your game, this guide on building your leadership legacy early is for all the aspiring execs out there. 8. Start your journey before entering the workplace. You don't need a corporate setting to start. Dive into your community. Maybe it's your local church, your alumni group, or even the Chamber of Commerce. Believe me, these groups are great for leadership opportunities. They always need people to steer the ship, to head committees, to drive initiatives, and to simply make things happen. So why not let that person be you? And to those of you still in college, don't wait till graduation. Start now. I often hear people say, "I wish I did more when I was in school." Don't be that person. Engage in clubs, student bodies, internships. The experiences you gain here will give you a head start, because when you've already had a taste of leadership, you enter the professional world with this added layer of confidence. You're not just reacting to situations, you're actively handling them. And that makes all the difference. 7. Have personal clarity. In our pursuit of success, we often become so task-oriented that we forget one fundamental aspect of leadership. It's not only about the doing, it's equally, if not more, about the being. Now, what do I mean by that? Think about the best leaders you've known or read about. Yes, they achieved great things, but what truly made them stand out was who they were as individuals. Their values, their beliefs, the standards they upheld. These became their identity. Leadership, in its essence, is a mirror reflecting our innermost values and standards. And when we're crystal clear about who we want to be as leaders, it can be really helpful. Our actions naturally align with our beliefs. We don't just chase results. We cultivate an environment where everyone thrives. 6. Do your homework. While hands-on experience is undeniably a great way to learn the ropes, you'd be surprised how much a well-written book or a professional course can add to your knowledge. There's a universe of authors and experts who've distilled their lifetimes of insights into these resources. Use them. Learn from the best of the best, and I'm confident you won't regret it. And remember, feeling a bit overwhelmed in the beginning. It's okay. It's all part of the journey. Take it one step at a time, and never be afraid to reach out when things get tough. Because trust me, asking for help doesn't mean you're weak. It just means you're wise enough to know when you need it. 5. Be the kind of leader you'd want to follow. When it comes to being a leader, it's crucial to be the type of leader you'd willingly follow. Would you follow someone who's constantly late, unsure, or always pushing off responsibility? Probably not. So if you wouldn't, why would you expect anyone else to? This will not only earn you respect, but will also leave a lasting impression on your peers and superiors. And sure, none of us can get every single thing perfect all the time. But the real power lies in knowing how to approach problems, find solutions, and strive for improvement. 4. Take it slow. When you're new, it's natural to want to bring fresh ideas to the table. But here's a little wisdom from my own experience. Rushing in with all those innovations might not always be the best approach. Why? Well, sometimes it can come off like you're implying the team isn't already doing a great job. Instead, start by seeking feedback. Ask your teammates what they think is working well and areas they believe can be improved. Often, you'll find they're already on the same page with some of the changes you had in mind. 3. Take some time to learn the culture of the organization. Always keep those eyes and ears open. Pay attention to how existing staff interact with newcomers. It gives you a clue about the office culture and the expectations they might have for you. And if you're ever in doubt, just ask. Seriously, touch base with your supervisor and understand their preferences. Are they the chatty type who loves a daily update or someone who just wants the lowdown at the end of the week? Observing these nuances can make your transition so much smoother. And while you're at it, invest time in getting to know your coworkers. Try understanding their roles, their ambitions, and how they view the business. Think of yourself as a sponge, soaking up all that knowledge. Because the better you understand them, the better you fit in and contribute to the team. 2. Identify areas that you can help improve. As a younger person, you might have noticed in your new job that you're a bit more, let's say, in tune with the digital world than some of your more experienced colleagues. That's not a knock on them. It's just the reality of growing up in the age of social media. And you know what? This could be your golden ticket. If you spot opportunities for your team to up their game online, don't be shy. Offer some tips or show them the ropes. They'll likely appreciate the fresh perspective. But let's go beyond just social media. If something seems off or outdated, it's your cue. Perhaps there are old processes everyone grumbles about, or that's how we've always done it, kind of norms that could use a bit of shaking up. This would be your chance to introduce innovative ideas, or, better yet, solutions to long-standing issues. Trust me, not only does it give you an edge, but it also brings so much value to the team and leaves a lasting impression. 1. Focus on the basics. As a young professional, you've got the enthusiasm, the energy, and loads of fresh ideas. But sometimes, in the middle of all that ambition, you might overlook the basics. I can't stress this enough. When you're handed a task with a due date, treat it like gold. Aim to submit your work ahead of that date. And a quick tip from personal experience. Try to avoid asking for extensions. I know life happens, but trust me, finding a way to deliver on time, or even early, speaks volumes about your work ethic. It shows that you're dependable. Another thing, the initial tasks you're given might not be the high-impact assignments you dreamed of. They could be routine, maybe even tedious. But how you handle these assignments sets the tone for your journey. If you can't nail the basics, it's tough to convince people to trust you with bigger, more critical tasks. So did you find any of these tips helpful? Let me know in the comments. But that's all for today. See you in the next video.